I've heard you talk about this, is that, the teams have all the leverage.
Right.
I mean,
right.
The CBA is geared towards the teams. Guaranteed money is so low on a lot of these contracts. When a player is productive, they can keep him on a good deal for the team. When the player stops being productive, boom, you're gone. And we don't have to pay you. Might take a cap hit, but we don't have to pay you money. Antonio Brown is circumventing the system. He
is circumventing the system. He becomes a locker room legend when you do things like this, because most guys, and as you know, the NFL is almost this little bit of a military aspect, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, you receive your orders. Coach says run through the wall. I say, yes, sir, coach, I'll run through the wall. What technique would you like me to use? That's just the way football goes. And, more times than not, yeah, I mean, players in the NFL, especially as compared to the other sports, don't get to call their shots, let alone players in the NFL who are under contract and are forcing their way off of a team and then also asking for money at the same time.
Yeah.
When they're not even off that team yet, you become the guy that's like, you've defeated the powers to be. We've all had to step in line, but you are so awesome, and you pulled off this Instagram, social messaging, and everything like that.
And you got everything you wanted.
You got everything you wanted to where you were going to be looked at in the locker room as a legend. You really were. He'll be all locker rooms, not even just the Raiders.
The question is, though, is this a trend? Is this a roadmap for other players, or is this just something that happened to Antonio Brown in a weird, specific situation? With a team that dealt with it last year, with similar situation with Le'Veon Bell? I mean, is this just a one-off? A lot of people are going to think this is just a one-off.
I don't think it is. I think this is going to open Pandora's box.
Really?
Yeah, I do, because I think this is more of an eye-opener to players to go, wait, okay, if I really want off a team, I can pull this off. Now, it's only going to be the star players. That's the first thing. It's not going to be like the backup linebacker of a football team or anything like that.
If you're in like a top 3 at your position, you feel like now this is on the table.
It certainly is on the table. The players are becoming more and more business savvy, right, with all different types of conversation. But yes, I think this will be looked at as, okay, as long as you can swallow the pill of being unpopular with popular opinion, right, which Antonio Brown, anything you looked at recently, I mean, other than the Raiders fans right now, it's, oh, he's got a big mouth, he's a jerk, why doesn't he just honor his contract? It's all, I mean, it's mostly negative. Okay, if you can handle that negative scrutiny from the media and everything like that, then yeah, you're going to be able to call some of your own shots. I mean, hey, listen, you're seeing it. I mean, even did you see what, I don't want to get off topic because I know we're going to talk about it maybe later. Frank Clark, I mean, I'm not coming or playing during training camp unless I get a long-term deal because he's been franchised. Right. Guys are going to start to do what they need to do to make sure they can maximize their dollars as businessmen because their lives and their bodies are their business.
You're going to get some players that miscalculate, right? They think they're more important. Their agent thinks they're more important than the team thinks, and then it ends up blowing up in their face.
Yes.
But maybe it is a roadmap for some of these players, some of these elite players to get what they want, and they see they do have a little bit more power than maybe they thought.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.